Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Chakra Living. Thanks for joining me today. My return to meditation and breathing, breath work, whatever you want to call it, has been very pleasant for me so far this year, and it's been very beneficial for me, and it's helped me with a couple of things just right off the bat. So I just thought I would share a little bit with you today because as I'm kind of getting back into it, I figured I might be able to share some kind of beginner type stuff for people that have never done any breath work, done any meditation. There's a lot more specific stuff out there, but I just keep it very simple. In fact, with my practice, I have a very hard time distinguishing, putting lines between, boundaries between meditation, breathing, and prayer. They're all very similar to me. I find myself almost when I'm doing any meditation work, find myself being aware of the breath. And awareness of the breath to me is like the beginning of everything. So ergo the title of the video today. You know, one you might want to watch that might give you a little bit of reference point here. I did a video last Monday, I believe it was. About a week ago, the day I left to come back to Costa Rica, and in it I read a little piece by Thich Nhat Hanh. It's called Protecting the Heart Chakra, and it's talking about coming back to the breath, and the awareness and coming back to the breath is like coming home. And the reason I'm pointing here is like this is the area where I'm at. This is like home. This is kind of like I don't know the chakras that well. I know this is like your power of energy. This is where the prana comes from. This is where the chi comes from, the life force, whatever you want to call it. And that's kind of been what I've been focusing on to get back into my breathing, to get back into my meditation. And it really is true. So check that video out, Protecting the Heart Chakra. I did a little reading of his, and it talks about the inhale of the breath being like going home. And that's really been pertinent for me because not eating fat. I'm kind of doing a cleanse, and I'm pretty high right these days, eating a lot of sugar. I'm just flying, but not in an uncontrolled way. So the people that are always, I'm never going to get into those things about the blood sugar issue. Aren't you eating too much sugar? Blah, blah, blah. If you think I eat too much sugar, don't eat as much sugar as me. It's simple as that. I kind of do my thing. I don't make a lot of explanations for why I do my thing. It's working. It's working for me. So your mileage may vary. But pretty much all I'm doing, and I've just been sitting a little bit longer every day, and I find that's what brings me down at night. I'm going all day, you know, I'm doing physical stuff, I'm getting work done, I'm making videos, I'm doing some writing again, I'm watching stuff and studying to try to get more knowledge. And I've been fairly productive so far since this week that I've been back. And like I say, when I sit in the evening, that's what brings me back down. That's what kind of grounds me, and that's what gets me where I can start getting ready to go to sleep. Otherwise, I'm just like full energy all the time. So really all I'm doing right now, I mean, like I say, it's tough to say. Is it meditation? Is it breathing work? Right now, what I would start to say is like the awareness. If you're a beginner to this, find a nice, comfortable, seated position. If your back bothers you, a lot of times I sit against something. Don't worry about being, you know, a perfect meditator, yogi, all this kind of stuff, stress out about doing it right. You do want your spine straight. Even the other day, my back was bothering me a little bit in the spot, and I just didn't feel like sitting, so I laid straight out and I did my meditation like that. So don't worry about being perfect in the beginning. Focus on this area. It's about 2 inches below your navel. And the very beginning is just a nice, comfortable position. Don't alter your breath, but just close your eyes, sit up straight. And really the only thing you're thinking, you're not trying to do anything in meditation, but the only thing I would really be thinking or not thinking or experiencing is just in and out. When you breathe in, you go to that place, you go home. I really picture that. Like mine is actually, when I'm sitting, I'm breathing in, and I'm breathing in energy, I'm breathing in chi, I'm breathing in prana, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to home down there. Now for me, I like to circulate. So in my head, when I'm breathing in into this spot. When I'm exhaling, everything's coming through that third eye area. that's just me. That's just me. I like to play around with this, and like I say, I'm just scratching the surface. I had dropped away from any of my meditation breath work for a while, but just being aware, just sitting for whatever you can do to begin with, start. Whatever makes you comfortable, and try to increase a little bit more. Now, like I say, this is just a very beginning. There's a lot of good, video information out there on pranayama, other types of breath work, meditation. I would say keep the meditation as simple as possible. There's a lot of stuff out there. I'm not deep enough and far enough along to get into mantra. I think mantra is stuff that probably benefits somebody further down the road, although somebody might tell me why that's not accurate either, why you can start right from the beginning doing mantra work. All I'm saying is I guess I wouldn't be equipped in any way, shape, or form to tell you how to do mantra work. But just for the simplest of the simplest, just being aware of your breath. And then I would just say a next step would be, I don't want to go too fast here, but in the beginning, don't try to alter your breath. Just be aware of your in and out. In and out. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. Now, it goes for me naturally because I've done breath work before, I've done meditation before, that my breaths tend to get longer and slower, deeper, and everything slows down. And that's something you probably want to move towards too, is deeper, slower breaths, because that's where I really feel that calming effect is, my breaths get less and less per minute. I feel like everything is slowing down. Just so you know, I'm going to finish this one up. Like I say, this is a very basic one. Don't want it to be instructional or like I'm trying to be some expert or guru on this kind of stuff. But I just like to sometimes share and give you a taste of like things I'm doing from a simple perspective. And here's something so you just don't get like all caught up in if you're doing it right, because people do that when they start meditating. And it's called Just Let Go, Surrender Everything in Meditation. For many years, I took my meditation practice very seriously. I dedicated a significant portion of my life to daily practice and long retreats, which over time proved to be very helpful. This dedication to putting in the time really paid off by improving my experience of life. But another part of my dedication turned out to not be so useful, trying really hard. My concept of spiritual practice at the time was very masculine and heroic. The lone yogi in a cave battling the forces of illusion to gain the prize of illumination. Although it seems comic to me now, I was completely serious about everything, blood, sweat, tears I had towards that goal. See, there really shouldn't be a goal. I like what they're saying because I don't have a goal when I meditate or breathe. It wasn't that I was unaware of the paradox, striving towards a goal that eliminates all goals and striving. An ego attempting to overcome an ego. That's 101 realization was well known to me. This is a kind of long one. Today I see this aspect of things very differently. Making all efforts to meditate and to go on retreats is very important. That is the thorn, to remove the thorn. But during the meditation practice itself, all of that effort must be relinquished. The moment your butt hits the cushion, let go of any striving, any pushing, any sense of force. One more time. The moment your butt hits the cushion, let go of any striving, any pushing, any sense of force. Instead, the only thing you have to do is let go. Surrender all effort, surrender all sweating and striving, surrender all sense of doing anything at all. There is nothing that you need to do. Let go of all fears, let go of all concerns, let go of all your responsibilities, let go of all your needs. Let go of everything that's important. Let go of anything you're obsessing about. Let go of trying to get anything out of the meditation. Especially let go of the sense that there's anything wrong with you or that meditation is going to fix you in some way. You get the kind of gist of this article. I'm going to put the link below so you can read the whole thing. It's a really good one. But anyhow, like I say, that's just some stuff that's turning out to be very important to me in 2016. It's not all about the food. I'm going to keep telling you that, and I'm going to do more and more videos that aren't food related, because you got to get plugged into some of the other stuff. I see the people that are just doing the food and they actually think they're totally thriving, but they're not really exercising. They have no sort of a practice to ground them. And I just would love to see you try some new things. I think it's just not balanced if it's totally food based. Anyhow, just my 2 cents worth to start off the week. Hope you guys like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel and hope your week's off to a great start. What I might do with some of this stuff that's not food related too, and people can tell me if you might be interested in this, if you're on Google Plus, is I'm thinking about maybe having a hangout sometime here in the next month. And, you know, actually it doesn't need that many people to be interested to do it. It would be kind of intimate and you could kind of like interact more if there was maybe only like 10 or 15. So let me know if that's something you might be up for, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.